Alright, so another team breakdown. This one's going to be a little bit different. I'm currently recording this before the battle takes place. Normally I would just do the team breakdown and battle review all in one, but this time I'm just going to segment it just for the sake of better commentary, and also just so I can get a bit of battle commentary that'll fit in the actual video logically. So we're just going to do the same. So just going to go over the opponent's team to do against Tommy JW, the Denver Darkrais, which didn't have many dark types at the beginning of the league, I don't think, but it's only had Spiritomb, but now it's got Regal, so sort of living up to the name, but no dark in the game. Anyway, so just quick overview of what they have. Lavos Therian. I don't need to say it's good. I think it'd be more informative if I said that the sky was blue. Something like a scary set though. This time, just facing them down is like Terra. It's like if they run Terra Dark plus Crunch, because as you'll see, Dark types have a pretty good matchup this time around. And especially just combined with Lavos is like offensive capabilities, like EQ. Like if they do this, and it can be actually a very, very big threat. So fingers crossed they don't think about that. Next up, Screamtail. This is just very annoying. It's infuriatingly 1 base point faster than Gafai, so we can't like gunk shot or sludge bomb, like try and no-ko it, unfortunately. So it's just very annoying one. Reflect. So it's got reflect light screen, so it's fast screen, so we can light clay. That's not light clay. And then you can just run like a coverage move, just break sashes. And not on this team, like you honestly have Articuno, like this is one of their flagship ones. I think this is one of the highest kills, one of the highest killing mons on their team. With Snowcloak. We'll get it to a bit, but it's got really good synergy with Screamtail, because obviously it has Snowscape. We have got counterplay to this, and we'll get to that in the actual team building part. And then on Slaking, this thing is annoying. This thing is very, very annoying. And obviously, Water Psychic type is very good fairly good defensively. Water just carries it basically, combined with its very meaty stats. So it's got Chilly Reception again, just possibly even better synergy with Articuno. Very annoying. You can run like chilling water, Hydro Pump if you really wanted to. A few sides. Does it get out of defense? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a bit annoying set. Luckily we can. I don't know, it doesn't get body press. Oh, that's funny. I thought it was only split, but anyway, they can run like Iron Defense Cycle if it so wishes, and then that would be very, very annoying to break. We do have ways of getting past Slaking, luckily, but it's still going to be very, very annoying to deal with since we don't really have many options. Also a generator. Got to mention that as well. Good synergy. These two do possess Trick Room, but there aren't really that many mods that can really take too much advantage of Trick Room versus my team. It's because my team's got a genuinely lower base speed, I think. Average base speed, especially with something like Glastrier, and like slowest moment is obviously what is it? Slaking, but it really doesn't. It's base 100s, especially second, so it really doesn't have that much in the way of offenses. You need to set up a few Carmines if you want to self-trick room, and then smash everything. But it's still going to be very, very annoying to deal with. On to the next one, Pormot. I might be a bit cautious about this because it's got like Iron Fist. You can run Sash on it. We can have the Revival Blessing. I've sort of overlooked it because it doesn't really have that great stats. You know, like 150. You can run like Terra Electric Double Shock just to get infinite double shocks. But yeah, I really haven't thought too much about it because it hasn't really stuck out to me as a threat. Because obviously I've got Saniconda, like Intimidate and Intimidate pivoting. just to deal with it. But it might prove to be very scary. Let's get speed boosting trail, but it's no. Status does get agility, but that seems kind of like a waste. Maybe impulse, that's annoying. I'm not because my team's just so physically attacking oriented. I'm not even expecting like something like Scream Tail to bring light screen. I'm expecting it to be on court. That's something else I forgot to mention. On court, Scream Tail is one of the most annoying things on the planet. So, I would expect something like Charm maybe. I think Charm could come out possibly just to deal with slacking. Just get Taunt. Might get Taunt. No, good. But yeah, that's poor. Maybe overlooking it, but I've got quite a few options to deal with it. Onto Articuno. Now this thing, as I mentioned before, Snow Cloak plus the Snow Synergy. Ice types this generation got a marginal buff in that they get a 1.5 defense boost from Snow. That's how it really should have all been. If they kept out as well, then that would be more than reasonable, because Sandstorm gets this pretty much better treatment, and it doesn't even have Fallen Star hazards. Well, I guess it has Aurora Veil. So yeah, does this guy have Aurora Veil? No good. But yeah, this thing in the snow is going to be very annoying with Snow Cloak. So like Blizzard, it can run Terra Ground, Terra Blast, which beats my Hisuian Arcanine. So the main thing in just neutralizing this is just going to be getting rid of the snow mainly. Of course, got Roost, which we have options around, and we can just possibly foul Oko it, given chance. Onto Magnezone. Magnezone is kind of a weird one. Like, you see I've got here that's max speed. It might be max speed, it might just not come at all, which might be very possible. It is a very annoying one to deal with, because obviously it's got a very meaty special attack stat. If it's Choice Scarf, then it's going to be very, very annoying. But especially, it doesn't even need to be Choice Scarf. It can just be like Analytic. If it's last move in a turn. Does that mean that it's like if it's like absolutely last? I don't actually know. Sure be fine though. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna lose to an Analytic boosted Magnezone. I can feel it. But yeah, fairly standard stuff like Flash Cannon, Thunderbolt. It can even run Iron Defense. Well, I don't think I should consider this Iron Defense Polypress, but we should have like give enough offense and have enough options to deal with like Iron Defense Polypress that it wouldn't even become a problem. Hopefully. So that's the zone. And then onto the tomb. This thing, I have no options for. This is a threat. Obviously, it's only weak to Fairy. But the thing is, it gets a funny little move called Foul Play and Will-O-Wisp, which synergize way too well together. They synergize way too well together, and it beats like setup, and it beats basically non-berries slack. It even beats Slumberries slacking to a degree, just because you need to like boost it just to beat like max defense bold. Like you need a fairly chunky amount of attack investment that just to beat it, and this is just two moves. Like they can run whatever they want in these last two slots. They can run Memento if they want. It gets Pain Split because of course it does. Cycle Punch, Spite. Yeah, this thing is going to be very, very annoying. I might just flat out lose games to it, but we'll see. I don't know what's about to happen. Onto the next one, Gudra. This thing isn't a problem at all. As I said, my team's very physically oriented, and we've got a lot of options just to deal with this. So like, Doesn't get like any. It gets acid armor actually, which could be again just annoying, but again, we have options to deal with it. It's fine. We have quite a few options actually. So yeah, it doesn't. So just acid armor. It gets life dew, I believe, and like Draco. Just might be even like choice specs Draco potentially. I don't know. Not really too bored about this thing. I might just lose to it, but we'll find out. Now Weavile, this is another annoying one. I forgot to mention for Spiritomb that again, because it's a dark type, it's not affected by Prankster, which means that these two just form a fort against like being able to doodle with Slaking. So it can run Taunt as well, just to beat down Slaking. So it can run like Taunt, Fake Out Night Slash, Ice Skull Crash. That's a very good second, and it could even, to agree, but like use low kick, because that's base power 100 against the targets that need to hit, like low kick tail type fighting. That would be very annoying. Like clear amulet or choice band. I'm expecting to be clear amulet just so I can run fake out and taunt. But yeah, this is a very annoying one. You can even run focus sash. Yeah, this one's a problem, but we have counterplay to this. I don't care about Flareon. It doesn't do much. Like, it's got a meaty attack stat, but it's not got any good stats to show for it. You got guts, but you have to run Toxic Orb, which is not preferable at all. If anything, I want this thing to come so I can do it for Slaking and get like Will-O-Wisp immunity. But that's probably not gonna happen because this thing sucks, and I have an Arcanine Hisui. So yeah. And then with Palafin Hero. Now Palafin, it's kind of a mixed bag in this matchup because it can just like jet punch for my entire team, but then again, like the flip turning out, it's giving turns to Slaking just to set up, and also like, it just gets beaten down by a Basque Legion, and it might even get beaten down to like unless it's clear amulet or something, then it could just get beaten down by the Articuno that I've got. But yeah, still a threat, still something to keep in mind of. I do have like Parting Shot with Grafire and Intimidate with Arcanine, but still need to keep an eye on it. Anyway, so that's the lineup. Now onto the team. So obviously we've got Sandaconda. I'm bringing Sandaconda every game, every single one. So again, this is a counter snow set. So we've got not set up. We've got Yachi Berry, Sandspit. So it beats Weavile very easily with Body Press, and it can tank Blizzard from Articuno very easily, and then just set up the Sandstorm. This also gives it like a soft synergy just with Arcanine, because as mentioned prior, like Rock types gain the 1.5 speed F boost from Sandstorm, so that should be fairly nice synergy. We also got the double Rock Slide combo. This is a fairly good lead that I'm expecting they might go. Rock Slide, draw on, just because they've got a few ground weak Pokemon in the Body Press. We don't really have much in the way of hitting Landorus, but we also have Glare, so if we Glare it, then we could probably whittle it down from there, which would be very nice. 108 attack, just barely kills, 0 defense investment point. 220 is just good defense, give us a good backbone, and it also means that we can like 2-hit KO with Body Press, max HP, Terra Dark, Landorus. It's very specialized, but yeah, on its own, like it should give a meaty amount of attack. Terra Water just for like blizzards or whatever, and then once they're blizzards and like Palafin Jet Punches potentially. Like we could potentially just win the game with Terra Water, Sandaconda, and draw on or Body Press Slam. Depending on what was stronger, probably Body Press if I had to guess. I don't know, I'll have to check later. But then 172 speed to outspeed, max speed, Magnezone, I believe. Which give it which gives us a good amount. Now we haven't invested much in HP, so we're not expecting much to take any special hits. Probably again just a physical wall, just for everything. Optical fire. They do have fake out. Just like in Weavile and whatever. What does Port get fake out? Probably does, doesn't it? May have, yeah, fake out. Yeah, so we're just like third time that we're using it. Just yet again, Covert Cloak, just a good item for it. Terrifying, we're not going to tear it, but just in case, just for Landorus. Acid Spray, Taunt, Parting Shot. This gives it synergy with like Basque Legion, and slightly less synergy with Articuno. But yeah, it's just a good option just to like it allows special attacking Basque Legion just to Oko like Slow King, which is Mesbench Prize very annoying, very annoying. Taunt, Potting Shot will obviously do what we need for slacking. It could be good situationally because like if we come up against like an Landorus Theory, and we could do a lot to Mons just to get Intimidate, so then we get a double Intimidate actually, which would be very nice. But yeah, and Taunt, I was in debate whether I should have Taunt, Parting Shot or Scary Face, so I decided on Taunt and Parting Shot. Reason being, I need Taunt is simply just to get rid of the Scream Tail, which is going to be very annoying. But that should hopefully shut it down and then give a good slacking lead. So just stop screen, stop on core, allow slacking to just set up and do its thing. Parting Shot just for momentum. I think this is enough speed to outspeed pretty much like max speed Palafin, just so we can get an Acid Spray off. If it so chooses to Wave Crash, and also just 2 Parting Shot out. And that's for just invest in HP and a bit in defense, so we can potentially live a land with self-create. It's probably not going to happen, but just in case, there might be a chance. Basque Legion F. This is the first time I'm using female Basque Legion this season, so I'm hopefully expecting it to do well. The reason I'm using it over Basque Legion male this time around is because if we just calculate versus Articuno, then like the wave crash, then like I'm not going to do the entire example. The wave crash, that aspect is going to do marginally less, and yet again, just because like Slow King is very annoying, we can use like the Acid Spray plus Shadow Full combo just to keep for everything. Ice Beam 2 Oko Landorus, then Protect just because it has not too many moves. We're still running Last Respects on it because it's Last Respects. It's potential. It's going to be like even stronger than Shadow Ball. That enough sex. So because we're still adaptability boost and we've got a fair amount of investment, and 204 speed. I think that this is from Max Speed Magnezone. I think I just decided on this just so in case like they are max speed, I can just Lax Respects like sweep, and then Terra Ghost for in order to just make use of the adaptability, get that boost in power. Instead of being in Last Respects, again just potentially get a Last Respect sweep. Yeah, Life Orb. I was gonna run Spell Tag, but we need that extra kick that Life Orb gives just to properly utilize that Respect. Gonna come to cycling soon. I'm gonna EV it live, so you can skip that if you want. Alright, Articuno. Now this I've adequately named it Mirror Match in the shiny version because I'm versing another Articuno. It's the only time that I'm gonna be able to do this probably, so why not? So I've also named Sandorus, not Sandorus, Sanaconda Sandorus T, just after Landorus as well, just because it's got similar like Landorus usage in NU, I believe. So just a little fun thing as well. But yeah, it's Choice Scarf set. So obviously this thing can cook Landorus very easily. If they, I'm expecting to bring Landorus, so this should like pressure it greatly. Just bring massive pressure to the team. So Choice Scarf just gives it that bomb speed that allows its battle speed, everything really. Choice Scarf, Freezing Glare, Hurricane, Terror Blast Trick. Freezing Glare plus Hurricane just obviously stab options. Now you might be wondering, why don't we just use Air Slash? I mean, it's more accurate. Well, we're simply going to hit every Hurricane. Then that's what's going to happen. Terror Blast Fighting covers like what few the resist, so like we can Terror Blast Fighting like a Zone or Terror Blast Fighting Weavile, which should give us pretty good situation, and it also mean that we're resistant to fighting, so we can like take a Night Slash if they still go for it potentially from a Weavile. And then we trick just as another option, so like we could trick Scream Tail potentially, trick Slowking again, that guy, and trick Spiritomb. Basically anything defensive we can debilitate just by using trick, which is very, very nice. So high attack, high special attack. I like these EVs. It's beautiful when it just does this. Like you sometimes get this when you're EVing draft, and it just works. It's just great. Anyway, so 12 HP for defense, just because he was left for HPs. I don't know why I mentioned that. Think a bit more specially defensive. I can't remember why. If I'd guess, it was just for zone, just so we can maybe KO his partner and then take it. But 36 per def, and then 2 to 8 speed allows us to outspeed pretty much everything with Scarf. Because I mean they can run like Scarf Landorus, but that's 91 speed. I'm just gonna double check this quickly. 91 252 95 Choice Scarf 228. I am glad I tricked that because that's right. Anyway, yeah, fairly good set. And moving on to Arcanine Usui. It's just fairly standard. Then we standard set options like Flare Blitz, E-Speed, Howl. Howl is actually just for this matchup specifically, maybe, is it? I don't know. I mean, it allows us to like boost what could be a taunted stacking, which is very, very nice, and also it's also just good Weavile counter. Again, it has the synergy with Sanakona. They can both Rock Slide spam. Flare Blitz to deal with Zone, hits things fairly hard. Howl just again for slacking, and then boosting pretty much everything on the team, Bulk Fire and Articuno. So it can like make a very nice late game sweep with Basculation, possibly. Rock Slide is Rock Slide, I already mentioned it. With Terra normally E-Speeds. Now, some may say that Terra Grass would actually be more optimal here, because you know, they've got Palafin, they've got Landorus. It would be very logical for us to run Terra Grass here, and it also means that we could Terra Blast like a Terra Grounded Articuno Gamma, which is very, very expected. However, this is more fun, so I'm gonna run this. It's also not too big of a gripe because it's normal. It's neutral to basically everything, and I don't really have many fighting types. And also, it's +2 speed, so +2 priority. So it's gonna outspeed Palafin Jet Punch as well, which is very fun. This is enough investment just again for Spiritomb Foul Play. I think this is enough to possibly just get Turret Cure after a +1. So, and then just Turret Cure with Flare Blitz potentially. Just hit it for good damage. 116 speed. It's 1 speed. This is 1 speed point quicker than Magnezone, and this is 1 speed point quicker than Slacking, just so we can like make use of the Howl boost the best. We don't really need more speed than this. We can't outspeed Landorus because it's 91 base speed. And then the rest is in special defense, just dumped in. 76 attack to just potentially get Oko Reval with Rock Slide. Is that right? I might have actually gotten these EVs wrong, so I might have just forgot to set it as doubles. Versus Reval 50. Okay, no, forget what I said. We need Rock Slide plus Extreme Speed just to get rid of the Reval. Alright, we need that. Okay. We could just full Flare Blitzer, which will cook it, but you can do that as well. And then on Slaking, I'm gonna try and EV this live. I'm just gonna go for the set very quickly. I could run Terra Lumberry again just for the tomb, but I think that but Landorus is probably going to be more prevalent for Intimidate pivoting. We can't taunt it unfortunately with Fire because again it's a dark type, but we are Terra Fairy, so we could possibly hit it for large damage. Actually, I'm going to calc this. Might KO, yeah, I'm actually going to do this calc. It's not, no, this is a useless calc. This is a useless calc because then it's just going to be dead in the water the following time because of Truant. So unfortunately. But, yeah, Terra Fairy, because of the guy's foul play, so we don't want to Terra Ghost this time around, just so that we don't get nuked by our base 160 plus bajillion foul play. It's pretty much the same set apart from that. So Terra Blast, Drain Punch, Bulk Cup, Slack Off. Actually, coincidentally the same speed that we were last week against Sky Strikers. So that's a fun detail because the Decidueye Sui and Magnus are on the same base speed, which is fairly surprising because you'd expect Decidueye Sui to be a bit faster than a Pure Magnus, but so it is. Yeah, set upset just again. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this live. I'm hopefully included chapters in this video, just so you can skip right to the battle, and my commentary, like to the battle review, whatever you want to go to. But I'm gonna try and EV this live. Alright, so I need to take hits roll from Magnezone. So when I Terra Fairy, I'm gonna get pounded by flash cannons. I'm almost definitely gonna Terra. I'm definitely gonna Terra the guy. I'm all over the place. Slacking. There we go. Slacking versus Magnezone. Magnezone. Always set your calcs to level 50, by the way, because ones do more damage at level 50. Just if you didn't know. And so flash cannon. Let's say it's analytic as well, just for the worst case scenario. 252 Terra Fairy. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Calm. So be careful. I'm gonna see. We absolutely live it after like a parting shot away. Yeah, with fire. So I'm actually gonna aim for this instead. This is more reasonable of a thing to calc for. Actually, how much does Drain Punch do? We need to get like a. It'd be nice if we get like +1 Drain Punch. No, +1 Drain Punch doesn't go. +2 does, obviously, but +1 doesn't. Can actually maybe edge it to KO. So if we set it to Adamant. Yeah, it's too much investment for that little. It's just Magnezone specifically. So I'm going to try and run. Careful again. Careful again. This might be a lost cause. We might just. They're almost absolutely going to be analytic now that I think about it. So I'm going to. I'm gonna try and even the HP stat and the speed F stat. So if we bump that one up, I bump this one up a bit as well. Just go to 172 for now. Guaranteed to occur, and then we force a slack off. How much is that? 116, 172. That's not too bad. We could have actually just go max speed F maybe, because I would cover for like Magnezone, and just give us very easy setup versus Articuno, and just again Slaking as well. That might actually be a good call. Well, let me calc this. Let's just go max speed F. Max speed F. And then we can bump the HP up a bit. We can't do max HP. Okay, so I'm gonna try and get a good just HP. Well, like, yeah, I like 50% chance KO. So then I can slack off the next turn. Then I could also just Drain Punch as well. I'm forgetting about that as well, because even if I don't OHKO it, then I can Drain Punch again, get enough HP. Yeah, I like this idea. Yeah. So I'm gonna set it to 144, 60% chance. I'll just be down 50. 55. 55.9. 6% chance. Oh, I don't know. I went down. Where did I go down? I was like, oh, I need to be less, so I'm gonna do less. I completely forgot how to count. Yeah, so 172 coincidentally seems to be the right amount. 172, 252, and then okay, then that's very nice, because that leaves us with a nice amount of breathing, because we got enough like of HP stat just to like have decent defense, and we can like invest in a bit of attack. So we're just gonna see how much attack we really need given buffs. Let's see. What do we want to try and OHKO? What sort of threshold do we need at +1? Well, I'm actually gonna, whenever Weaver's on, we're just gonna attack it anyway, just because of taunt, as I mentioned prior, and it's gonna be good to get gone. So if I just put in Weaver 50 Drain Punch. That is the wrong side. Okay, yeah, for sure KOs. Yeah, I don't need to test that. They could run Drain Punch if they want. Does it even get Drain Punch? No. No, it's not. What do I need to KO? Something. Let's just Calc versus Articuno. It might be worth doing burn calcs. Probably not though, actually, now that I think about it. That's something I've forgotten to mention as well. We can probably doodle Snow Cloaks. So Terra Blast is special right now. He's at physical 50 HP. +1. Yeah, this is the thing with Slaking. Like, the scouts so good that you don't. When it's boosted, you don't even like need to invest too much. So I'm just gonna try versus 252. Actually, we don't need to like invest versus thing in tool, because like with max speed F, we're eating. Like we're taking Magnezone hits very, very well as well. Like we were putting try on something else. Like we don't need to necessarily take it all at once as well. So like, I'm still very happy with this max speed F, but we've got tons of options just to deal with them. So what do I need to KO? Palafin, let's just see Palafin calcs. Palafin, blank set, 50 no bulk. Palafin here, I don't know the difference. Oh, I guess more defense when it was Palafin here. But yeah, this is the thing, it just does so much damage. They don't really need to invest too much. Like, Let's just see it +2. Yeah, that's not going to do anything to us, but it's clear on it. We're going to be boosted like for as many balls because we have all hours as we have. So possibly might be a good idea just looking at how much damage it actually does. Hold on, I'm just going to Q versus the Tomb. So that's actually good, like max defense Spiritomb. 252, 252. Nature Bold. Because we might run foul play. We don't have any foul play users, but you never know. Oh yeah, because I don't know why foul play increases in damage when you level up, because it's taking your opponent's attack stat, right? Is there something that I'm missing? It says the entire game got the move, but yeah. Yeah, we're not doing. Yeah, Terror Blast, or if we just put all of our attack in here, 56% chance to occur without attack. 37.5. I'm thinking. I'm puzzling. We could. If we get perfect 4 EVs left over, then I'm gonna just. Oh hell yeah! Okay, there we go. That's sucking EV'd. I'm not doing. We don't need any more attack clearly, and then we're just gonna have enough defenses from bulking up in a Googleplex amount of times. So that's not even gonna matter. Hell yeah, slacking baby. Alright, so this is gonna be the end of team breakdown and live EVing of this king. So the match is tomorrow at some undisclosed time. So you're gonna see it now. Alright. It is the morning after battle. I was unable to record battle and get commentary unfortunately because my computer mode just exploded doing that. Just before we get into like the battle review, just roleplay 2 Tommy. I might sound quite mad, possibly when we're going through these battles, which I think is fair enough. But yeah, just a thing of note, I literally changed slacking to Lumberry like very last second, like before we got terror sheets, because I just realised I didn't really want to get burnt. We also very kindly been given the paste of Tommy's entire team of the Denver Darko Quickness team, very kindly. So thank you very much. Thank you for that, Tommy. So yeah, we got. I was just seeing the terror types, obviously, based on what I was thinking. Just at the start is that they have Terror Dark and one other Dark type. Now I'm just going to say now the most consistent way that you can beat slacking is just be this dude with slacking strat is 2 Dark types double protect. Like that will just beat slacking because you can't do the Dark types because of Prankster. So like if they lead like that, then that's very annoying. But so that's just what I was thinking. I just match up, wasn't too scared, wasn't too bothered about anything else. Like I was expecting Landorus and whatnot. I was very happy that Spiritomb didn't come, because again it just sort of smashes me. I'm just gonna copy all of these sets into the damage calc real quick, just so we can do some calcing. Just do a bit of calcing after that. I've got all the calcing that I want to do in mind. I've done like a bit of maths just to. Why is it doing that? I've done a bit of maths just to calculate the probability of stuff. Like the title is apt. So I'm just gonna do this. So I'm just gonna go through it when we get to it. So I'm just gonna obviously just start off with game 1. So yeah, just based off that, I just went for a slacking Alkaline lead. I think overall, I'm just gonna put this on fast because I think overall I played this game well. I think there's only really one play that I would like consider like a bad misplay, possibly. Involving Basket Legion. All my misplays were involving Basket Legion, which is funny. Fortunate but funny. So yeah, we lose fire there. I forgot that I wasn't Frankster anymore, so I couldn't like parting shot out. If I had remembered, I probably would have just gone. I don't actually know. Maybe I had Basket Legion. Who knows? But Jane Punt, yeah, it's just Ravos slacking at this point. Yeah, that's the misplay there. I have Protect on this set, so I totally just should have protected there and gone like off another turn. Like totally should have done that. We broke up again because Drain Punch only did 55 last turn. So going to Arcanine, I would just want to it live and get off a Howl. I get frozen and get saved by Lumberry. It's very lucky that I changed it to Lumberry literally last second, pretty much. So yeah, and then it's pretty much a wrap for me here, because there's not really too much that like this. Like Weevil can't do anything versus an Arcanine and boosted Slaking, and then we just yeah get all our HP back from Drain Punch, just like so. And then we find out that Terror Blast is a special move until you trash sliced. So I did not know that. So I've been using a bad move on Slaking the entire time, which is at least it wasn't like at a crucial moment that I found it out, but it's still annoying. I thought it was just favored to whichever like part of the set was whatever stat was higher, so it's quite a shot. So yeah, I was doing this on my phone, so I need to just like load up the games on my PC on here, my PC, because the team's on here as well, so I can't really do it on my phone. I only thought of the idea like half an hour into the PC taking off, so sorry about that. Now game 2 is where yeah, probability both the probability and Palafin start to come in. So let's just start it. So this turn 1 is kind of bad. Not gonna lie. I think this turn 1 I was too focused on Scream Taunt. I was having a feeling I was going to Tether Dark is the thing. So I could have just like predicted that in some way, I feel like. However, I did not. So we don't know that. If I had gone for a Prankster move there, then I would be able to like click a different move the subsequent turn. Like just choose, like I could parting shot the subsequent turn, parting shot Slowking into whatever. So that was kind of I don't think that turn could have really gone worse, but no, well, it's just how it goes sometimes. Yeah, I hate Scream Tail. There's only really one horrible play that I would consider really bad misplay here. Because like turn 1, like, yeah, it's not the best, but I didn't like. You can see why I would hard focus Scream Tail, because it's annoying and it could prevent Slaking setup with Encore. So that's kind of fair, but if I knew I was going to terrestrialize, then I could have just like targeted the Palafin slot, which been very like double target the Palafin slot, which like hits pretty much everything on the team. So maybe a bit of a misplay, because then I could actually just go for a Basket Legion sweep, because this thing isn't going to touch much. So yeah. Anyway, with Thunderwave, we just want to get damage off the Scream Tail right now, just because it is annoying. So yeah, then we get E-Speed, just knock it out. I expect to be Jet Punch here, but no, I just don't walk up, so we need to Intimidate Pivot. I think I played this game mostly all, but there was one really bad. There's some really bad points here. Yeah, Jet Punch does a lot. The Shadow Ball also does a lot. Now this is bad. Not that I got Freeze right, I actually wanted to get KO'd here. So what happens if I don't what I was thinking, like if I don't get killed, if I like it was just another matter of probability, because then I can bring in the Graphii, or like bring in Arcanine to intimidate pivot. So like if Bastion dies here, I can bring in Arcanine just to get the intimidate off, then slack off with slacking, and then obviously Arcanine will probably die at that point, or I can just go for Howl just to boost slacking a bit. But then the subsequent turn, I can get in Graphii and do Snow Cloak possibly. So I'm just gonna. So I was 37% chance that play went my way, I believe. I'm just gonna double check. Articuno versus Rescue Legion. We were 81% HP. Yeah, 30. There was a 40% chance that play went my way there, which is unfortunate. I wonder if the 12 HP probably didn't contribute much. No, it was relatively the same, but that's just annoying, because that was what the player was banking on, so it was a sort of loss. Like, I was mad then, so you can imagine how mad I'm going to be in a second. But freeze right there. Yeah, this was a misplay. This was a misplay coming off the heels of that, so what I should have done there is I should have protected with Rescue Legion, like, just for sure. I think, and slacked off, slacking, I think, or at least, is that a bad play? I mean, a Blizzard, yeah. Let me think. If I protect there, then they can KO slacking, but they didn't. Yeah, this is a fine play now that I think about it. Because I needed that Palafin to be dropped by Intimidate. Because it's max attack, Adamant, Mystic, Water, which is like horrifying, and is. I fucking hate it. I hate it. Like, I don't play many ranked battles, but I swear the one ranked battle I played against Palafin, I lost to a fucking lost because of a goddamn jet punch crit. It's perfect. I hate this thing. What's this based at? What's Palafin Heroes based at total? What was it based at total? 650. 650. What was Slacking's based at total? 670 plus short. What the hell? They're the same base speed. What? They're the same base speed. I do not understand Game Freak logic anymore. Why? It gets flipped on a base 60 priority, like signature priority move. Why? What the hell? That's so stupid. That's actually so stupid. I hated it. I genuinely hate it. Oh my god. So I'm molding. I'm gonna be molding more, like in the Game 3 replay, because that was bad. That was really bad. This is a fine enough play here. I've had a feeling that they were gonna protect Palafin here, but it doesn't really matter what I do. Just Sloking. Honestly, I just need, if they didn't, then I just needed damage on Palafin. So, all right. Let's talk about this. All right. Let's open up the calc. So if we go to Slacking +1 defense versus Palafin Hero, very fresh, 40 to 47. So you can see here, did 56. It's almost like maximum. If we put it at like 46 HP, then it's 25. Then it's 25% roll, which is yeah, it's fine. But if we like set this to, what do we set it to? But then sloking, this basically just makes it, like, according to my calculation, I'm just gonna check, does that make it, yeah, I'm pretty sure it makes a guaranteed cure, because then sloking just does not enough damage, so high roll there. If we put in the HP that was at then, which is not 75, 68%. 68%. Like, we go down obviously, and then so it needs to do 68% more or higher with the 2 rolls. So if we go to Sloking, then it can do 23 to 27. So we can actually get like a 53% damage roll here at the best. I actually did the maths, and there's only a 44% chance to KO in that situation. So the other 55% of the time, I think I won this game, because I can also just like slack off, and then I can start to just terror blast stuff possibly. Like Sloking can trick room with like Articuno and stuff, but then like chilly reception maybe. But we should be fine because we're max per death. The only thing that we have to worry about then is getting like frozen by blizzard. Like we can even do a snow cloak if we so wish. All we need to worry about then is like being frozen and speed death drop, which are 10%, which are only 10% chances each. So yeah, if you can imagine, after finding out I had the odds were in my favor to live, I was pretty annoyed. I was pretty annoyed. So yeah, just losing it because this guy's choice scarf is also just only acid spray, so I can't do anything. Alright, let's get to the holy. Let's get to this game, shall we? So I think, just in terms of my playing, I made a mistake in not bringing Arcanine this game. Simply just for Intimidate. Like, I don't know why I didn't bring it. Like, it hard carried last game, and we only lost because of damage roll. Like, I had a feeling that it was somewhat of a roll to live with Slaking, but oh boy, this game didn't matter. It turns out it didn't matter at all. Like, I would have won this. It doesn't matter. I would have won this, but let's just go. Alright, so I get turn 1 right. I call out the trick. I taunt and Scream Turn, and I start bulking up, which is great. That's a great turn 1. You'll see that I played all these turns correctly, like fairly correctly. So it's going to be even more annoying when. Oh my god! Fucking hell! So I'm sorry, I'm pulling my language. For fuck's sake! Yeah, so we try and potting shot there, and then we call out the bulk up the subsequent turn. If I was okay, there's the first crit. Keep that in mind. They've hit 2 attacks so far and they've crit 1. That's not too bad. Like, it's just free chance. So we taunt there. If we were Arcanine here, then better play would have totally been to just parting shot again, and then go into Arcanine, because then we drop it -1 to -1 even if they do bulk up. And then we can bring Grafire to part with Prankster yet again, just to and it also gets 50% back from Majonia, which I think Grafire, Articuno, Blizzard. No, it doesn't bring it down, but it would have been nice to have regardless. So we lose Fire to a Blizzard that time. Jesus Christ! I'm sorry. Like instant crit, instant crit. I'm gonna go for the probability of. Oh, just put it on hyper fast. Like nothing. I was lost at this point. Like I'm not even gonna try and like say, oh, you should have done X. No. Oh my god. 3 crits out of 8 attacks, and all my attacks missed. The probability of that, the percentage chance of that, is 0.002%. How? What was I supposed to do? What was I supposed to do? Also, there was not an ounce of luck that I got this game. Okay, look. Game 1 also, I got freeze like almost immediately. One was, for how many blizzards was this? One was a faint, like, second blizzard I get frozen. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Like, look at this calc. Like, there's no way I lost that game, even if they like went back into Screamtail, which was their play, and like tricked me to like slack or something. I can still like rage. Like, I still make a big enough dent on the team to like clean it with Articuno or whatever. Palafin. Plus 4 defense. 20 to 24%. We outspeed Articuno and we slack off. Can you see why I'm so mad now? One. How many crits was that? So okay, there was 1 crit already. Okay, then we get another crit. How did that matter? That probably didn't because I was so ghosted. But I'm just seething right now. No, that didn't matter at all. But oh my god, just out of principle, like no attacks. What the hell? Okay. Well played to Tommy. I don't want to take that away from him. Like he played well. But what the fuck? What the fuck? 0.002% chance. Like, oh, why? Why? What's the point? Like, this is generally the stuff that like makes it miserable to play this game. Just luck. Just pure, just luck in general. Like this, to this bad a degree. Because it really does happen. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm gonna end it now because I just need to get this, I just need to finish filming this and just get it off my mind. I got a 3v4 instantly turned into a goddamn 4, which is phenomenal. I love it. It's so cool. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, don't do anything. I don't know. Alright, that's the end of the video. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my day not thinking about this game anymore. Alright, cool.